Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to talk about something that might seem trivial at first glance, but could be a critical indicator of your health and longevity. Have you ever experienced an itchy spot on your body that just won't seem to go away? You might have brushed it off as dry skin or an allergy, but persistent itching could actually be a warning from your body, signaling underlying conditions that could shorten your lifespan. It's easy to ignore these small symptoms, but ignoring them could cost you valuable years. Stay with me as we uncover 5 specific itchy spots that could indicate serious health risks after the age of 60, and why it's crucial to pay attention to these signals. Imagine you feel an itch on your lower legs. Most people chalk it up to dry skin or irritation, but if it happens frequently, especially around the shins or ankles, it could be a warning sign of weakening circulation. As we age, our vascular system struggles more, and poor blood flow to the legs can lead to dryness, thin skin, and nerve-related itching. When your blood is not reaching your legs effectively, it becomes a red flag for conditions like peripheral artery disease, which could lead to blood clots, heart attacks, and strokes. It's easy to dismiss this as simple skin irritation, but if you notice persistent itching, get it checked. Taking early steps like improving diet and staying active could prevent the progression of vascular issues and improve your circulation, as it did for James, 73, who managed to reverse his symptoms and prevent serious heart problems. Moving upward, let's talk about your upper back, particularly around the shoulder blades. If you've experienced persistent itching in this area, it might not be just dry skin, it could indicate nerve damage. This type of itching, known as notalgia paresthetica, happens when nerves in your spine are compressed or damaged. Over time, as the discs in your spine lose hydration, they can compress these nerves, causing itching and tingling sensations. Ignoring this could lead to spinal degeneration, mobility issues, and even chronic pain, as seen with Roger, 68. With the right treatment, such as physical therapy and posture correction, you can ease the symptoms and prevent further damage. If this sounds familiar, don't overlook it. Your spine's health is more connected to your overall well-being than you might think. Now let's talk about a less obvious, but equally important sign: itchy palms. If your palms are persistently itching, particularly at night, it could be a silent warning from your liver. When the liver is not functioning properly, bile salts can accumulate in your bloodstream, causing your skin to itch, especially on the palms and soles of your feet. This could be an early sign of liver disease, such as fatty liver disease, and ignoring it could lead to serious complications down the road. Walter, 72, experienced this for months before his liver issues were discovered. With lifestyle changes, including a healthier diet, his liver health stabilized. If your palms are itching without any obvious cause, pay attention to other symptoms, like fatigue, weight changes, or yellowing of the skin. Early intervention can make a world of difference. Itchy scalp, often ignored or dismissed as dandruff, could also be a sign of an internal issue, like blood sugar imbalance. High blood sugar and insulin resistance cause inflammation in the body, which often manifested in the skin first, particularly on the scalp. Chronic inflammation can lead to dryness, itching, and even poor healing. Richard, 69, thought his itchy scalp was just a reaction to a new shampoo. But when his doctor discovered his blood sugar was in the pre-diabetic range, he made changes to his diet and exercise routine. The itching stopped and his blood sugar levels stabilized. If you're noticing unusual scalp irritation, it might be time to check your blood sugar levels before more serious conditions develop. Lastly, persistent itching on the soles of your feet, especially at night, should never be ignored. This could be a sign of nerve damage or early-stage neuropathy, often linked to poor circulation or diabetes. The nerves in your feet are highly sensitive, and when blood flow is compromised or nerves start breaking down, it can cause itching, tingling, or even burning sensation. This type of neuropathy can lead to numbness and increased risk of injury. Frank, 74, initially thought his foot itching was simply due to dry skin, but tests revealed early-stage peripheral neuropathy. By improving his circulation and taking better care of his feet, he slowed the progression of nerve damage. If you're experiencing persistent foot itching, especially if it's accompanied by tingling or burning, Get it checked early to prevent serious complications. Now that we've covered these 5 specific itchy spots that could indicate potential health risks, the most important takeaway is to pay attention to your body's signal. Itchy skin might seem harmless, but when it becomes persistent or unexplained, it could be your body trying to warn you about deeper issues. Whether it's circulation problems, nerve damage, blood sugar imbalances, or liver concerns, early detection can make all the difference in preserving your health and longevity. If you've noticed any of these itchy spots, don't ignore them. Take action and get the right tests before it's too late. So, which of these itchy spots have you experienced? Have you ever had an itch that just wouldn't go away? Share your thoughts below and let us know what you've learned today and how you plan to take better care of your health. Your feedback is invaluable to us, and it helps us continue to bring you important and informative content. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have you ever noticed an itchy spot on your lower legs that just won't go away? It's a common issue, and many people often dismiss it as simple dry skin or irritation caused by socks or shoes. However, persistent itching in this area, especially around the shins or ankles, may be an early warning sign of something much more serious. As we age, our bodies begin to undergo changes that affect various systems, including circulation. The lower legs, being the farthest from the heart, are often the first to show signs when blood circulation begins to decline. When blood circulation slows down due to narrowing arteries, weakened veins, or poor cardiovascular health, it can cause a range of symptoms, including itchy, dry skin. The reason this happens lies in how blood flows through the body. As the heart pumps blood, it travels through the arteries, delivering oxygen and nutrients to the body's cells, including those in the skin. When circulation is impaired, the skin receives less oxygen and fewer nutrients, leading to chronic dryness and irritation. This is particularly noticeable in the lower legs, because these areas have to work against gravity to receive the necessary blood flow. When the vascular system isn't functioning optimally, the skin in these areas becomes dry, thin, and more prone to irritation, leading to an itch that just won't subside. In some cases, persistent itching around the lower legs may also be a symptom of a more serious condition known as peripheral artery disease. PAD is a condition where the arteries that supply blood to the limbs become narrowed or blocked due to the buildup of fatty deposits, which restricts blood flow. This can cause a range of symptoms, including pain, cramping, and in some cases, itchy. The condition is often linked to other cardiovascular issues, such as high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and diabetes, which are common as we age. PAD not only affects the lower legs, but can also increase the risk of heart attack, stroke, and other serious cardiovascular events. The itching associated with poor circulation is often accompanied by other sensations, such as tingling or burning. As the blood flow decreases, nerves in the legs may also become affected, leading to uncomfortable sensations like a pins and needles feeling or burning in the skin. In more severe cases, you might notice changes in the color or temperature of your skin, which can indicate even more significant problems with circulation. This is why it's crucial to pay attention to persistent itching or any other unusual sensations in your lower leg. The story of James, a 73-year-old man who experienced itching in his shins every night, illustrates the importance of not ignoring these symptoms. James initially thought the itching was a normal part of aging, perhaps just dry skin. However, after months of trying different lotions and moisturizers with no relief, he mentioned the issue to his doctor during a routine checkup. The doctor ran some tests, and they found that James had reduced circulation in his legs, which was putting him at risk for blood clots and other serious heart issues. By making small lifestyle changes, such as adding more movement to his day, improving his diet, and staying hydrated, James was able to improve his circulation, reducing the itching and lowering his risk of developing further complications. If you're experiencing persistent itching in your lower legs, it's important to take steps to assess and improve your circulation. One simple test to check your circulation is to press your finger firmly into your shin for a few seconds, and then release. If an indentation remains for a while before disappearing, it could be a sign that your circulation is compromised. This simple test, combined with monitoring for other signs like swelling, pain, or changes in skin color, can help you determine if your circulation is struggling and whether you need to seek medical attention. Ignoring persistent itching in the lower legs can result in missing an early warning sign of serious vascular issues. If you've noticed this kind of itching, don't just assume it's a result of dry skin. It's important to consult a healthcare professional to rule out any underlying issues and to take proactive steps to improve your vascular health. This might involve making changes to your lifestyle, such as getting regular exercise, eating a heart-healthy diet, and managing stress. Taking care of your circulation not only helps alleviate the discomfort of itching, but can also significantly reduce your risk of developing more serious conditions in the future. Maintaining good cardiovascular health is essential to living a long and healthy life. So if you've been noticing that your lower legs are persistently itchy, take it as a signal from your body that something might be off. Don't wait until the situation becomes more severe. Take action now to protect your health and your longevity. Have you ever experienced an itch on your upper back, especially around the shoulder blades, that just won't go away, no matter how much you scratch it? While it might seem like a simple skin issue, persistent itching in this area could actually be a sign of nerve damage or compression in your spine. Many people dismiss this kind of itch as an annoyance, thinking it's just a reaction to dry skin or perhaps something trivial. However, when the itching is persistent and doesn't respond to scratching or moisturizing, it can indicate that something deeper is going on beneath the surface of the skin. As we age, the discs in our spine naturally begin to lose hydration and shrink, which can lead to nerve compression. This is especially true in the upper back, near the shoulder blades. When the discs in the spine lose their fluid and shrink, they put pressure on the nerves that run through the spine. These compressed nerves send abnormal signals to the brain, which can manifest as itching, tingling, or a sensation that feels like the skin is irritated, even though there is no visible external cause. This is why scratching the itchy spot doesn't provide relief. It's not the skin that's the problem, but rather the nerves underneath that are sending false signals to your brain, causing the sensation of itch. This condition is called nuisance paresthetica, and it is most often linked to nerve compression in the upper back area. As the discs shrink and compress the nerves, they send signals that the brain interprets as an itch, even though the skin itself is not irritated. While it may seem harmless at first, this persistent itching can be an early warning sign of more serious spinal degeneration or nerve damage, especially if left untreated. Over time, untreated nerve compression can lead to more severe spinal issues, including reduced mobility, chronic pain, and posture problems, all of which can greatly affect your overall health and quality of life as you age. Take, for example, the case of Roger, a 68-year-old man who began to experience persistent itching just below his right shoulder blade. No matter how much lotion he applied or how hard he scratched, the sensation wouldn't go away. Initially, he assumed it was just an irritation caused by dry skin or perhaps an allergic reaction to something he was using. However, when the itching continued for weeks without any improvement, Roger decided to see a doctor. After a thorough examination and some tests, it was discovered that he had a pinched nerve in his upper spine, caused by the natural degeneration of the disc. His doctor explained that if left untreated, the condition could progress into more serious spinal issues, leading to chronic pain and even limited mobility. Roger's doctor recommended targeted treatments, such as physical therapy, stretching exercises, and posture correction. With these lifestyle changes and professional interventions, Roger was able to relieve the itching and prevent further damage to his spine. By addressing the issue early, he not only prevented the progression of spinal degeneration, but also avoided more serious health complications. This is why it's crucial to pay attention to persistent itching in your upper back. If it is linked to nerve compression, seeking medical advice early on can prevent long-term damage and improve your chances of managing the condition effectively. If you find yourself frequently scratching an itchy spot on your upper back, there's a simple test you can try to determine if it's related to nerve compression. Press your fingers into the itchy area and see if the sensation feels deep, or if there is a numbness or tingling sensation. If it feels more like a deep internal irritation rather than just a surface-level itch, it could be a sign that the nerves beneath the skin are being affected. This is often a strong indicator that there may be something wrong with the spine, and it may be time to see a healthcare professional for an evaluation. Ignoring this type of persistent itching can lead to more severe consequences down the road. Left untreated, nerve compression can result in more than just an itch. It can lead to chronic pain, reduced mobility, and even issues with posture. As the spine degenerates, it can affect your ability to move freely, engage in physical activities, or even maintain a healthy posture, which could impact your long-term well-being and independence. Early intervention is key to preventing these complications, and by addressing the issue when you first notice symptoms, you can improve your overall health and quality of life. In conclusion, persistent itching on your upper back should not be dismissed as a simple annoyance. If you've noticed that an itchy spot near your shoulder blades won't go away despite your best efforts to relieve it, it's important to consider the possibility that nerve compression might be the cause. Early diagnosis and treatment can prevent the problem from worsening and help you maintain a healthy spine and overall mobility. If you are experiencing this type of itching, don't wait for the symptoms to escalate. See a doctor who can assess your spine health and help you take proactive steps to protect your long-term well-being. In conclusion, it's essential to pay close attention to the signals our bodies send us, especially as we age. Persistent itching in various areas, whether it's the lower legs, upper back, palms, scalp, or feet, can often be dismissed as something minor, but in reality, it could be a warning sign of underlying health issues that require immediate attention. From circulation problems to nerve damage, blood sugar imbalances, and liver concerns, these itchy spots may be pointing to more serious health conditions that, if left unchecked, could impact our longevity and quality of life. By recognizing these signs early and seeking medical advice, you can take proactive steps to protect your health and ensure a longer, more vibrant life. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video and learn about these important health warnings. I encourage you to stay vigilant about your health and remember that small symptoms, like persistent itching, can often be the first indicators of something bigger. Good luck on your health journey, and I sincerely hope that the information shared here empowers you to take action and make informed decisions. Take care of yourselves, and never hesitate to seek medical advice when needed. Stay healthy, and thank you for watching.